Hello, it's Stephen live from Wiltshire, England, and that must mean that it's 6:30 on a Tuesday, and this is AI Run Thrive with Stephen Healey, episode 14B. I've changed the setup. 14A is Tuesdays, 14A is Mondays, 14B is Tuesdays. Thank you for welcome to the stitch, and thank you for the like. We're off to a good start. Okay, so I want to say, first of all, AI Run Thrive with Stephen, episode 14B, and I do want to do this as well. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to bring this on screen. I want to say thank you, friends, for watching my live videos and for following me. I really do appreciate everybody who follows, everybody who asks questions. Hello, ask questions. Cyber Chris, hi. I do really appreciate everybody who actually gets involved with the live broadcasts and afterwards. Okay, because this broadcast takes on a life of its own. It's syndicated out to Royston Radio, so this show plays on the radio on Friday. So hello to everybody who's listening on Royston Radio. And of course, this show is all about three things, three of my passions. And those passions are, if I take that off screen and bring this back on screen, AI, running and thriving. So AI, artificial intelligence, in terms of text, in terms of images, in terms of video, all available to us now. The world is changing, and I'm having a conversation with Creaser at the moment. Now, I suppose I'd better, if I'm going to talk about Creaser, I'd better introduce her. So what I'm going to do is switch my microphone off and do this. This is Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire. At 9 o'clock on Wednesday, I'm being interviewed by Creaser Skodra from Finland. And I'm quite looking forward to it. The whole broadcast is powered by OneStream Live. As you can see, we'll be live on YouTube Wednesday, EAST, it's 9 a.m. GMT or BST, and then we are live on LinkedIn at the same time. So there you are, and it's Creaser. You can watch on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. It's the same broadcast. And we look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be quite an interesting session. I haven't been interviewed for a couple of years, so it's a catch-up with me and the ability. Well, the thing is that when you get an interviewer who is professional and practiced and focused and listens, then you get some magic. And Creaser is one of the best interviewers I've met. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll see you all shortly, hopefully. So that's Creaser, and I'm just checking my microphone's still live. We say hello to Botagus, to Tiran, V3 Norm, George, Elaine, Jedi, Aiden, User 26256, Jordan, and we say hello to Gamer Tyler and Story Games. Thanks everybody for joining. You're joined to AI Run Thrive with Stephen, and this is episode 14B. Incredibly, I've been broadcasting on TikTok for 14 weeks, enjoyed every moment, and this is just the best thing to do. I mean, if you want to go into business with live video, do it. I used to have a program with my good friend, and it was called Just Do It. If you're thinking about doing something, stop thinking. Just go out and do it. And say hello to Tyler and to Story Games and to Ben Leeming and Andrew and NI Food Blogger. Welcome back. I'm starting to recognize the names now. So thank you everybody who's actually hopping on board on this live broadcast. Today I do have flares as well, which I'll be sending out later. Okay, Creaser. Creaser is on LinkedIn. And she's written a blog post saying that nobody should be using AI video. For a simple reason that if you've got what is a caricature actually representing you and your brand, people have no idea who you are. Live video is all about being yourself. You can't pretend to be somebody. You can't hide on live video. You've got to be yourself. And you can't act, because sooner or later the mask is going to drop and you're going to be back to being yourself. So I like Chris, I'm firmly believe that you should be yourself in live broadcasting. You can watch other people. I mean, in the beginning when I was started on Amazon, I used to watch other people's styles, other people's way of selling, and learn from it. But I didn't actually mimic anybody. I think mimicking, you can only get so far. And say hello to Deborah, hello, and Oscar, and a food blogger mentioned earlier. So now you've got 2 shout outs. See what happens when you join my broadcast, you get mentioned. Okay, also, if you follow me during this live broadcast, I will follow you back. My follow back rate is 100%. Yeah? If you follow me on TikTok, I will follow you. Simple as that. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the more followers we have, the more people can hear us. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, then please do share it. Okay? Because the best way you can actually help people is by commenting, liking, and sharing. Those are 3 things which cost you nothing, but it can make a world of difference. If you share this broadcast, people who follow you on TikTok will see it. And here's the proviso, if you share my broadcast, when I'm watching one of yours, I will share your broadcast. Simple. Helping each other is what it should be about. We're not in competition. We have so many potential viewers on TikTok that we're never going to run out. I'm still trying to work out the TikTok algorithm as to what succeeds and what doesn't. I think that's basically, that's no way. First of all, you're looking at other people's accounts. It's good to see people being successful and fully support them. But watching successful accounts is not going to make you totally successful unless you actually comment. So say hello to Oscar, to Marie, and to Keith, and say hi, and Naza, hello, and welcome. Watching other people's broadcasts is good. Commenting on other people's broadcast is good. Asking questions is good. Being active, being seen. Remember, when you comment on somebody else's broadcast, people watching see your comment. Yeah. And if they see you in the same place as they visit, watching the same videos that they visit, your name will stick. Yeah. It's all about brand building. You are the brand. Anyway, back to the point. So Chrisa was saying that you shouldn't use video avatars in live broadcasting. And this is my reply, but I'm going to have to do it vocally and with hand gestures and everything. Okay. If you're involved in live broadcasting, then people want to see you on screen. They want to see and hear your stories. I mean, this is all about telling stories. And the more stories you've got to tell, the longer you can broadcast for. But people do come to watch you. And if you're using avatars the whole time, then they're not going to see you. You're not going to draw people in. Yeah, it doesn't happen that way. If you want to draw people in, it's got to be you, and it's got to be real and down to earth. And you've got to talk as you normally talk. Okay, Simba, hello, and WMPT diabetic. I can resonate with the diabetic part of that. So, yeah, take care. Basically, you should be using video avatars in your live broadcasts. The video you just watched a moment ago, which had iffy sound, I don't know why. I don't know why, it just happened. I couldn't stop, it was only just over a minute long. But I use my own video avatar in that video. So rather than me appearing in the video, I use my video avatar, and I use a system called, if I go here and I go there, I use a system called Healey. That's the one at the end. Healey for all my avatars. And they are expanding at a rate of knots. Their latest offering is version 4. And with version 4, you can give Healey one photograph of you, a photograph of you to Healey, and they will create a video avatar from it, which looks like you because it is you, but also it's making it easier, because in order to use video avatars, I have to record 2 to 2.5 minutes of me. And the Healey system watches the video and extracts my voice, extracts my image, and the only rule you've got at the moment is don't show your hands, okay? Because if you show your hands, you look a bit like a puppet. And Simba, hello and welcome back. You look a bit like a puppet, so they're upwards, okay, no hands, and you get a very good video avatar. But you can now do it from a single photograph, a video avatar from a single photograph. Things are just moving so quickly. It's hard to keep up, and I'm only following Healey. I'm not following Synthesia. Ross, hello. We're talking about video AI, we're talking about Healey, we're talking about the latest Healey enhancement where you can send them one photo and in return get a video avatar which you can use in your videos. How do you use video avatars in videos? First of all, with the best will in the world, if I'm on live for an hour, which I am, then I need to be able to break it up, okay? I cannot talk continuously for 1 hour without a break. And I can't have people watching me for an hour without a break. So basically you have to mix things up, and that's where video avatars come in. Video avatar can do an introduction to, I'm going to do this next week. What's next week? Episode 15. I will have video avatars everywhere. But I will still do over 80% of the show. So next week I'm going to show you the best of Healey. Video avatars for the intro, so welcome to AI Run Thrive, then the agenda. Now basically the agenda is the running order of a show, and I will be using that several times during my main broadcast for On Stream Live. Now if I do the agenda, there's no break between me, yeah, there's just me. So use a video AI agenda of an actor, a video actor, and that breaks it up. And the thing is that if you record a video of your agenda running order, then you can use it several times in the broadcast, and it means that you're not reading out the agenda all the time. You can play the video for the agenda and you can refer to it, and you can replay it any time during the broadcast. Thank you for the follow and thank you for the likes. Brilliant, we've got 200 likes. Brilliant, let's just glasses on and catch up with who's joining us. Montana, hello, and Ross, hello, and Tara. Hi, Tara. Hello. You're watching Stephen live from Wiltshire, England, and we're talking about AI Run Thrive. We're talking about Healey. We're talking about the fact that with the latest version of Healey, which is being announced early June, yeah, you can take one photograph of you, give it to Healey, and they will create a video avatar. One photo, one video avatar. Technology is moving so fast, and my good friend Molly tested it on Facebook the other day, and it is good. It's not as good. The best way to create a video avatar is to actually record 2.5 minutes of you talking about anything under the sun, yeah, because what they're after is your mannerisms, your facial expressions, yeah. And I'm waiting for the avatar that smiles. Yeah, that will be the day that an avatar smiles will be a red letter day, a set day for celebration. Okay, Alexa, set timer 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
Right, now you may wonder why I've set a timer for 6 minutes and why I've got on Alexa. Alexa is my assistant, and basically what I'm going to do in 6 minutes is I'm going to send out the flares, okay, because we've been broadcasting now incredibly for 15 minutes. I haven't moved off HeyGen yet, but I'm sure I will. And yeah, so HeyGen is setting the pace. It really is. I'm basically, to find out what it's all about, I subscribed to the team version for 4 months. Yeah, and then they upgraded the standard version, and now I'm on the standard version, and I'm going to stay there because video avatars, intros, agendas, what you want to do is break up your broadcast. Rather than being you the whole time, use a video avatar. Yeah, give them a script, or even better, HeyGen has now got AI, and the AI within HeyGen can generate a script. You give it a topic, and AI in HeyGen will create a script. Yeah, for the avatar to read. Yeah. Now, I'm not suggesting that you generate a script which is 30 minutes long and just play that. No. I agree with Creaser on that one. Don't do that. But do up to 3 minutes, say, for a short video to actually emphasize a point. I mean, I use videos, as I said, for the intro, for agendas, and for explainers. If you are in a situation where I've got a routine I do, which I've been doing now and refining for many years, and that's a routine about camera confidence and having confidence on camera. And the basic way of having confidence on camera has not changed. Yeah, it's a factor of just doing it and practice, and basically practice with friends. Yeah, but I've put this all into a 3-minute script, yeah, which an avatar delivers. Yeah, and means that anytime somebody asks me about confidence on camera, which is an important topic, it's probably for live video, it's the most important topic there is. How do you have the confidence to actually sit here and just talk? Today I'm here, don't have a script. I've just got the headings at the top and the title down below. That's it. There's no other script. You can possibly tell in some ways, but basically it's camera confidence is a learned skill. It's not something we're born with. I mean, we're Brits, okay? The majority of people watching this now are British. And I want to say thank you, because my home audience is very important. I know I've got viewers from around the world, from Germany, from France, from Italy, and I do appreciate every single one of you. So bonjour, guten tag. How many languages? Right, okay, I can speak French and I can speak German. Well, more to the point, I can understand French and understand German. I don't speak them fluently, but I can speak them. Okay, if you go to a restaurant, if I go to the train station and go to the airport, I can do that. I can do all that. Daily conversation, different thing entirely. And I think to actually get the conversation side, you actually got to live there. That's the best way to do it, is to actually live in the country. Yeah. I would love to learn Japanese, but that's just a love. That's not a, it doesn't have to be. So, introduction to the show, agenda, explainer video. And then the other point is, if you want to emphasize something and you want to emphasize it repeatedly, get a video avatar with a short 30-second soundbite and bring that into the show. So what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to have all those avatars on board, and in some cases you're going to have to see whether it's me or an avatar. Okay, now I'm just about to set something up. Just give me a second. No, go there. I think we're okay. Oh, just a hint. I'm using a piece of software I'm using a piece of software called Speedify. No matter what your internet setup is, we are reliant on having a steady internet. Okay, now I'm very fortunate. We upgraded our internet to full fiber 2 months ago, not looked back since. I've got a 60 megabit upload, so good. But I still use Speedify to pair it, okay, because that controls if there is a chance of the network having a problem, and even on full fiber you can get the occasional problem, then basically Speedify takes care of it, and for a one-off annual fee it's worth the peace of mind. Okay, if you're getting into live broadcasting, you want a secure signal, you can pair your desktop Wi-Fi with the 4G or 5G. Yeah, Alexa, stop. Right, okay, for those who weren't here earlier, I'm using Alexa so I can send out a flare. So I'm going to click the flare, and we're going to prepare a flare. Now, for those who don't know, basically while broadcasting on TikTok, you can earn flares. And I'm going to use this flare, and just let me put my glasses on to make sure I don't do anything silly. It says use a flare to reach more potential viewers. This flare will be effective for 30 minutes. Use. Okay, now what happens now? I've set that flare in motion, and the people who follow me will get a notification I am live. They have then got the decision whether to actually join me whilst I'm live or not, and people are starting to join. How do you get flares? Well, you get flares by broadcasting. The more you broadcast, the more flares you get. And thank you everybody who's joining. Let's have a roll call, and we say hello to Genevision, welcome back, to Susan Play, and to Duan and Ghost and Ratatouille. Praise the Lord. Lord, I like that. Rose and user 745. Everybody, Edward, thank you. Okay, you're watching AI Run Thrive with Stephen, broadcasting live from wonderful Wiltshire in England. This is episode 14B. 14A is Monday, 14B is Tuesday. There might even be a 14C, which will be on Wednesday. But I want to say a big thank you for actually watching live. I also want to say a big thank you. Let's take that off the screen, because I do want to acknowledge the fact. Just let me go here, and there we are. I want to say thank you, friends, for watching my live videos and for following me, and for all the interaction I'm getting on TikTok. When I came to TikTok in January, I had no content and 43 followers. Nothing. Crickets. Yeah. I was not known on TikTok. The only thing I knew about TikTok was that people scrolled through. I was misinformed about TikTok because I wasn't using it properly. I was misinformed. You now have a TikTok convert. I'm going to say this publicly. Let's go over here and show this on screen. No, hide that. And what I want to show, if I can find it, is here. Okay. TikTok Live is the perfect platform for live broadcasters. That's what I've decided since I came here. And let's say hello to Stuart and to Carl and to Kirsty, Sean and Sig290, Xflux, and Ali, and everybody with the unpronounceable names, Hitman, 11 Hands. Thank you guys. Thank you for actually coming in and watching, hopefully staying for a few minutes. But I do want to say a big thank you, because since I have arrived on TikTok with 43 followers, I've now got over 3,000 followers on TikTok. Thank you, every single one of you. I've made friends on TikTok, and I just want to say I say hi to who we're saying hi to. Before I do that, say hi to Paige, and hi to Jay Rigby, and to Laura, and to Char, and Winnie, and Brenda, and Charlotte. Okay, I know some of you just passing through, but if you stay a while, I want to say a big thank you for staying a while. Okay, now I know that you actually you can't see this, but I'm going to take that TikTok is the best platform, the perfect platform off, and I'm going to take thank you off. So thank you, everybody. So thank you's gone. I'm going to bring in Royston Radio. This broadcast is basically syndicated to Royston Radio. If you've not caught the whole broadcast and you want to listen to it, you can listen to this broadcast on Friday at 2 o'clock on Royston Radio. Royston Radio play music 24/7. It's managed by my good friend Fons Chamberlain, and if you want to listen in on Fonz's Royston Radio, he's part of a team. He's built a team of DJs over there. And say hello to Jesse and to Abdul and to Jeanette, Electro, and everybody who's joining. Brilliant. And Magius, I'm going to say hello. And Helena, thank you for joining from my post. Okay. Brilliant. Everybody, welcome. Welcome. You're watching Stephen live from wonderful Wiltshire in England, and we're talking about whatever comes into my mind, really. But I do appreciate everybody who's popped in and said hello and stayed for a few seconds. And I want a big shout out for Braden, Selma, Zamu, Bob, Corey and Donna. Thank you for staying. Okay, I appreciate it. If you've got any questions about live broadcasting, you're in the right place. I'm fortunate. I've been doing this for 10 years now. Since before Facebook Live, I've been a live broadcaster, enjoyed every single second. I've worked for BE.live. I currently work for OneStream Live. I'm in the industry. If you've got any questions about live broadcasting, please do ask. And you're joining from my post, and that's absolutely brilliant. Sadia, hello. Harold, Miss Brownie, Forgachi, and Sarah, Safan, and Gaza, and Alina. I can't keep up. I'm going to pop in there every so often and just say thank you. I'm just absolutely overwhelmed by everybody who's actually popping in and helping to make my day, because I've got to say I enjoy live broadcasting. 10 years I've been doing it. I broadcast on Amazon.com. I sell on Amazon.com. I broadcast on TikTok on Mondays and Tuesdays. I broadcast a German language program with my partner Angelica. We'll be live this Friday on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. I'm live on Royston Radio at 2 o'clock on Fridays. Angelica and I are live on Royston Radio during the week as well. So all is good. And I've got a message. So let's go to the new message. Okay, say hi to everybody. And thank you for following, Safan. Thank you. Oh, just a reminder, I do follow back. If you follow me after this broadcast, I will follow back. I've never had such numbers on a live broadcast. Bike, hello and welcome. If you've got anything you want me to promote during this live broadcast, then please do say. Yeah. If you're a live broadcaster on TikTok, drop your, well, no, you can't drop, it doesn't work, does it? Okay, just let me know and I'll promote your broadcast. Now, talking of that, I'm going to start a new series of broadcasts. I teach people how to broadcast. I'm doing it for the last 6 years. I teach people about camera confidence, about using the cameras to get, the microphone to get, the green screen to buy, everything. And that's what I do on Amazon Live, and that's what I can do for you anytime that you like. So all you need to do is get in touch. And these names are going through so fast. And I want to say thank you to Ali and to Brothers and Bob. Okay, Jessica, welcome. Cotton Mill Lady, welcome. The Cotton Mill's up north. I'm from Burnley in Lancashire, in case you want to know. RT Valleys and Shah. Shah, say hi. RT Valleys, say hi. And Andy, welcome. Tasha, welcome. Everybody, welcome. We're breaking records today for my live broadcast. I'm just ever so grateful. Okay, where do we go from here? Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to change things over. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to take the Royston image off. So Royston Radio, syndicated, 2 o'clock Fridays. Okay, I'm going to take the TikTok off. Okay, and we're going to bring this in. Okay, right. Now, you can't see this on the radio, which makes life a little bit difficult, but I'm showing a graphic on the screen of a runner against an electric blue background with the logos of YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and what's the other one called? Okay, and of course X, formerly known as Twitter. This graphic here, there, was generated by ChatGPT, and I think it's just awesome. That's why I keep showing it. This is now the graphic for the show. Yeah, so basically, if I take this off screen and I bring this on screen, this is now the graphic for AI Run Thrive. Yeah. So whenever I'm promoting this show, because I promote this show on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And the thing about it is, when broadcasting on TikTok, tell everybody. Yeah. So 2 things I'm going to do this week, and remind me next Monday or Tuesday if I've forgotten. One is I'm going to do some AI videos to prove my point that you should have AI videos in a live broadcast. And then I am actually going to, I'm going to bring everything together. And challenge completed, 15 gems for you. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Everything's moving so fast. And say hi to Henry, Devon, hello, Maxima, user 6300, Anastasia Z, hello, Jamat, Tina, Glenn, okay, Joe. If I've mispronounced your name, I do apologise. It's one of the things, and thank you for the likes, and thank you for joining, and thank you for staying, and a big thank you to Tim, to Sprite, to Ali, Alice, Azan, and Tina. Okay, Tina, GBDZ. Okay, I can't stop speaking American. Okay, because I actually broadcast on Amazon Live. I actually drop into the Z's, yeah. I say router, not router. And my partner Angelica is always telling me off about saying router, not router. So when I'm with Angelica, I say router. And when I'm broadcasting on Amazon, I say router. And Nanja's hello, and Wedi hello, Rahal, and Nanwa, Shankla, Moshin, and Mesere. Right, we're breaking all records for this live broadcast, which is all about AI Run Thrive. It's about artificial intelligence, running, thriving, and it's with Stephen Healey. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Okay, we're going to go to the run part of the show for a moment. Just let me take that runner off there. How do you stay fit? I stay fit by running. Every Saturday, I take part in Park Run. Okay, now if you're in the UK, and most of you are, type Park Run into Google and you'll find a Park Run site near you. Now, Park Run is a closed site, no roads involved, no crossing roads. It's a continuous circuit. It's either 1 lap, 2 laps, or 3 laps, and it's on a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, and all you need to do is to put your trainers on, be there just before 9 o'clock on Saturday, and you can run 3.1 miles, 5k for free. And it's a British thing. Yeah, it started at Bushy Park in London. There are now 730 different Park Run sites in the UK. If you type in Park Run into Google, you'll find a Park Run near you. Catching up, Alenka, Gracie, Vix, Matt, and Custard Chucker. Oh, I'm not going on the wrong side of you, that's for sure. And say hi to Matt, everybody who's joining in, thank you. So Park Run is a way I stay fit. I also wear my Garmin, and I did a 4.5 mile Jeff this morning, running and walking, a combination. So that's where I was this morning. And Custard's back, and Aaron is back, and Abundance, Bila, everybody. Thank you everybody who's actually coming in and watching live. We're hitting a world record. This is definitely a world record. Timing's everything. Thank you everybody who's hopping in. And I just need, basically, as I said earlier, this is syndicated on Royston Radio at 2 o'clock on Fridays. This broadcast is on Royston Radio, which means that I have to broadcast on TikTok for 1 hour. Saban, welcome. Medina, Maribel, Shaza, Cameron, Maggie, everybody, welcome. And if you're enjoying the broadcast, please share it. If you want to see more and more my broadcasts, follow me. If you follow me, I do follow back. So, yeah. And if you're really enjoying this broadcast, then please do share. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, if you share my broadcast, I will share one of your broadcasts. Let's help each other. Let's have Alpha Gordon, Alpha, hello. Gordon, hello. Thank you for stopping. Azagar. F3 fan. I'm an F1 fan. Mel, Daniel. Right, it's all kicking off today. Right place, right time. I was amazed. Okay, now. Okay, this is to Tom. This is a show where I don't take guests on. This show, I will do. I'm doing a show, starting a show on Fridays when guests will be welcome. But basically, as I say, this show is syndicated to Royston Radio, and therefore I want to basically keep it in-house, just me, talking about different topics. And then when the audio goes to Royston Radio, they can play it. They don't need to, yeah, because if you've got guests on, anything can happen. I'm not saying it would, but I'm just saying. And your name, Roy. Tom, no, Tom, I do apologise. But my name is Stephen Healey, and it says so down there. And the thing is that I say hello to Jackson, hello to Bella, Umar, Designer Hut, and to Paul, it could be Claire Mora, and yeah, I don't get the reference, Tom, so it just went whoosh. So if you've got an explanation for it, which is printable, then please do that. So this broadcast is syndicated to Royston Radio, so I don't actually want to open this up. Anything that I do outside this, my Monday show, for example, doesn't go to Royston Radio, and my Friday show won't go to Royston Radio either. I want to say a big shout out and a thank you to everybody who's watching live as we break all records for my live broadcast. I'm just blown away. I mean, that's it. I've gone from 43 followers to over 3,000 today. And I've got 727 views of this live broadcast, which is a record in my I just want to say thank you to everybody. And Tom, right, Tom's question, is it raining with you? Is it raining with you? Right, Tom, at the moment I'm in wonderful Wiltshire in England. We had rain this afternoon, we had thunder, we didn't see any lightning, it passed over us about 20 miles away. So thank you for asking. Did it rain on your area today? And where are you? Where in the UK are you? I'm just guessing that you're in the UK. And Katie Pierce, hello. Alex, hello. Everybody who's stopping by, hello. Remember, like Tom, you can make a comment at any time. The comments, when this broadcast is over, the comments just disappear. Yeah? Anything you say in the comments now will disappear. What happens at the end of this broadcast, which is 60 minutes long, well, no, it's going to be 57 minutes long today. Yeah? Because what I've discovered is if I try and go for an hour, TikTok says, no, you can't broadcast for an hour. If you want to broadcast for more than an hour on TikTok, you've got to broadcast for multiple hours individually. Start a new broadcast. So it would be show 14B, 14C, 14D. Crystal, all right. I can go back. Can anybody else? Crystal, thank you for the comment. Can anybody else go back through the comments? Because I know. Hi. You could help me out here. I'm saying things that are not right, so I want to be corrected. I definitely want to be corrected. Who can see the comments at the end of the show? Yeah, because it rained about 3 o'clock today, Tom. And Kathy, welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. My daughter, she's a big TikTok influencer. Ah, right. Okay. I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. I am basically, congratulations, because Crystal's saying my daughter does. She's a big TikTok influencer. Being a big TikTok influencer doesn't just happen by accident. It takes a lot of hard work. Well, first of all, camera confidence, one. Self-belief and hard work you wouldn't believe. To get from being oh, you can after your platform. Okay, thank you for that. So you can see the comments afterwards. Look at the big spider on the wall behind. Nice one, Tom. And definitely self-confidence. You've got to have self-belief in spades. And the more you broadcast, the better you get. It is hard work to get anywhere in live broadcasting. You can't say, it's like comedians, isn't it? There's no such thing as a comedian who's a success overnight. And the way the comedians work, to be able to sell out Wembley Arena, yeah, comedians selling out Wembley Arena, crowds, yeah, they start off in the small clubs. And they basically each year they put together a different act, and they go around all the small clubs, especially up north. I'm from Burnley in Lancashire. They go around all the clubs and they practice, yeah. And jokes that work get kept, jokes that don't work get thrown out, and eventually they end up with a show, yeah. It's a similar sort of approach on live video. Some things work and some things don't. And Tom's still here. Thank you. Did you rain at 3 p.m? I told you I'm in Wiltshire, so I was live at 10 past 3. I was at 3:10 p.m. Oh, you're near to me. West Yorkshire. Me. Lancashire and Yorkshire. I'm a Lancashire lad, born in Burnley in Lancashire. I support the Clarets. I support Burnley. And I now live down in Wiltshire. I'm working my way south. I was originally in Burnley. Then I moved to Stratford upon Avon. And now I've moved to Wiltshire. I've been in Wiltshire 13 years. So I was near to you. I'm still near to you because I'm in England. And when you think that a TikTok audience is global, we are still close to each other. I've got friends in Yorkshire as well. I used to know somebody in Colne. It's a small world. I've got relatives in Colne. Yeah, I've got relatives throughout Lancashire. Yeah, it is a very small world. Crystal, nice to meet you. And brilliant. This is why I love live video, because you meet so many wonderful people just by broadcasting live. It just happens that you can actually go live and talk to people from around the globe, or from Yorkshire, or with friends in Colne. Colne is, just for those of you know, Burnley in Lancashire is 20 miles north of Manchester. Yeah. I used to run a company called North of Watford, as in there is life north of Watford, because we used to believe, right, Tom, I am in Wiltshire in the UK. Let me just spell that for you. Just a moment, Tom. I'll be making contact afterwards. Yes, I love the comments. And to let you know where that is, just a minute, I'm typing in here. I'm trying to get my spelling right, which is not, it's sometimes difficult when you're live. And I live near to Stonehenge. Yeah. So if you want to find me, you go to Stonehenge, you turn left. Yeah. So we managed to visit Stonehenge, which is a wonderful place to visit, and one of the wonders of the world. And you're good at spelling. I'm trying. No, not under pressure. I'm not. But my Wiltshire, I think I got it right. You're making me check now. Wiltshire is right, and I got Stonehenge right as well. So I'm going to stick with that. But basically, I'm in the UK. I'm guessing you're not in the UK, Tom. And Crystal is saying it's right. Brilliant. Okay. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Yeah, so there you have it. Northerners rule. Northerners rule, Crystal. Yorkshire and Lancashire. There should be independence. Yeah, Yorkshire and Lancashire independent, their own government. But that's just. Do you speak Spanish? No. I can't say I speak Spanish. I can count uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I can count in Spanish. Yeah. But I don't actually speak Spanish. I could read a paper and understand some of it. I couldn't listen to a broadcast and interpret it. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, that's the 5. Just a minute. I'm going to get to. I'm going to do my Japanese, aren't I? I've got to do. I can count to 5. Ichi, ni, san, go, roku is counting to 5 in Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. French. So there you are. Thank you for humouring me. And I'm not going to repeat it, but I don't speak Spanish. My friend Marco, who lives in Portugal, speaks English, Portuguese and Spanish. I love multilingual. My partner Angelica speaks German, Dutch and English. I marvel, because if you can learn a language, then you're doing yourself good. Yeah, learning languages uses parts of the brain that other subjects just don't reach. Yeah, so learn a language if you can. And that's the way I remember. Ichi is 1, ni is 2. Okay, so ichi ni. It's Japanese. Ichi. I'm going to be. Ichi ni is 2. San is 3. Go is 4. Roku is 5. Okay, so we've got a Japanese lesson going on here. I want to say thank you to Crystal, to Joe, to Connor, Injay, Connor M, Roger, and just watching. You're breaking world records today. I've never had so many people watch one of my live broadcasts. Right place, right time. So now, if you're in the UK, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, let me just go here, see if I can get it. I don't want that. No. Race for Life, 10K, finished it. Zen, hello. Okay. And I am trying to explain. Okay, one of the fortunate things is that when you've been around for as long as I have, and you're live broadcasting, yeah, there is a line. And that line is, how far do you go and how far can you push? And my tolerance levels of high. I've been doing this for 10 years, and occasionally you'll get somebody who unintentionally or intentionally might try and wind you up. But I'm not making any names, but it does happen, and I've had it, and it used to affect me. But now I just take it in my stride. If you're a live broadcaster, you've got to know when to ignore things. Okay. Now I'm ignoring the chat at the moment because there are comments being made in the chat, which you can see, which just. All right. Okay. Crystal has just checked for Tom, and his account is fake. This is okay. Gives me a chance to change topic. Okay. The thing about social media is that it's social. It's free to join. You can have an account on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, X, and you don't have to pay for it, and you don't have to be real. All you need is an email address, real or imagined, where you can set up, yeah, and Crystal and I, we are talking about trolls. Trolls are few and far between. But if you've not met any, then you don't know what to do. The only thing you can do, with 2 things you can do with trolls. One is to ignore them, and basically you can tell because they get wackier and wackier. And as Crystal says, ignore. Trolls are a cartoon. Right, okay. Now then, I'm not going to read that out. Crystal, I'm reading your comments totally. Okay, and I'm not going to read anybody else's comments out unless they don't happen to be from a fake account. Okay, but thanks for checking that out, and we'll say hello to Weavy and to let's go over here. Mr. Khalid, hello. Jokan, Tom, and Crystal, thank you for staying and helping. Okay, because the thing about it is, what with trolls around, what you do need is someone to help you. And when you become a big TikTok influencer, you need people to help, and you need to train people to help. Because the bigger you get, the more comments you get, the more outlandish the comments. Thank you, Tom. The more outlandish the comments get, the more you've got to take care of them. And that's why on most live video systems now, you can have a team. You need mods when you get big. You've got to have moderators to actually help. Because the thing is that I'm the chef, cook and bottle washer at the moment, because I'm doing everything from in the wonderful TikTok live studio, which is totally amazing. I just want to shout out, if you're on Windows and you want to broadcast on TikTok, use TikTok Live Studio. I basically have been using it now for 14 weeks. I haven't had a problem with it. It works out the box. It's as good as, I'm going to name names, it's as good as Restream, it's as good as StreamYard. Yeah, but it's a Windows program. Download it and run with it and use it to broadcast to TikTok, because you can show images, you can share those images, you can put text on screen, you can take the image off. And I will say thank you, friends, for watching my live videos and following me. And okay, and basically I'm going to go through, don't need that, I'm going to bring this back. So okay, so basically I've got totally confused here. Just a minute. What happens is that if the troll is successful, you get totally confused and you lose the plot, but I'm not losing the plot. Moderators you need when you actually get trolls on board. And you can tell if you've got a troll because the comments they make get more and more outlandish. Some of them can be quite rude. So you just got to be prepared. You've got to be thick-skinned. This is not personal. Okay, this person who's trolling you doesn't know you from Adam yet. So whenever you get a comment which can be perceived as being a troll-like comment, then as Crystal says, you can simply block them. And okay, I think Tom's gone quiet now. If Tom comes back, then he will. I've got a new message, so let me just cursor down till I get the message. Exactly, trolls are bored people. Yeah, basically it's done for sport. Yeah, it's not done for anything other than having sport. Yeah, and if you're a troll, then my best advice is go live and see how people treat you, and hopefully people will treat you well and with some respect and consideration. To me, anybody who gets up and goes on live video has overcome one of the biggest British problems that we have, and that is self-belief. And over to Crystal, but I would just ignore them. You'll never meet them. They don't serve a purpose. Right, wise words. Crystal, I'd love to show your comments on screen. I'm just going to check. Oh, I can copy the comment. I can pin it. I'm going to pin that one. Okay, so I've just pinned that comment. Okay, I'm learning all the time. After 14 weeks, I know most things, but there is a lot to learn. So I've pinned Crystal's comments. Crystal has been very helpful tonight. I do appreciate it. It's can be a lonely journey, but when you meet people, yes, I just pinned it. Okay, and unfortunately, okay, I keep my word. I rarely do it, but the thing I've got to say this, I don't want to turn things around now. Live broadcasting is the most fun you can have, and it's the best way to meet people from around the world, from Yorkshire, from Lancashire, from wherever people live. You can meet people from around the world, and you can engage with them. You can have meaningful conversations. And I'm just about to check over here, and okay, I think, okay, and I've done that. I've done all that. Right now, I'm mindful that this broadcast won't self-destruct. This broadcast will be, if I just take that off here, okay, and I put this back. If you missed anything, I just need my glasses again. Vanity, and okay, and I'm going to go back to comments, and I'm going to put the show title on. So this has been AI Run Thrive with Stephen. I want to say thank you, friends, for watching and my live video, for all my live videos and following me. Until next week, I am live on TikTok. Next week, Monday 6:30, Tuesday 6:30. I've had a blast as usual. Thank you, Crystal. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye for now. And thank you to the record 1,307 people who actually watched. You might well thank you, Crystal. And we're going to end the live. Bye. And thank